can't get much bigger than an Ole Miss series at home. How excited are you to take them out on Friday night?
Honestly, I'm just taking it like every other game. We go into a big series, and I realize it's a huge rivalry game for us, but I feel like our team is prepared the same way we have for every other game this season, which I feel like is comforting knowing that we're staying on the same path.
How much of a confidence boost have your 2 SEC starts been for you?
They've been big. I feel like I'm still trying to grow and just find really my rhythm as we go. Just being able to face the competition in our league and just being able to know that Georgia and Vandy both are pretty good ball clubs and being able to do what I did is it's huge for me personally.
What would you say has been different for you? From last season stuff, you look at the numbers and things, and just the jump that you've made on the mound out there. What would you say is different about you now as compared to the Dakota of the past?
I just feel like my presence is different. I feel like whenever I go out there, I know that I'm a leader on the team. That's what I got to do. So I just know I got to get out there and compete and give it my all, and just hopefully it works out.
I know one of the models this season for the team is having a chip on the shoulder. When you look at last year, maybe the low point of the season was in Oxford last year, then that 9th inning. I mean, how much does that model come from that that series of just trying to go out there and improve everybody? What you guys value is?
I feel like last year, just whenever kind of everything was going down, I mean, we did have a little bit of a tough stretch there, and we had some things kind of happen. I feel like everyone kind of goes back to their moment of last year when they did have the struggle. And that is something that fuels us as we go on, and I definitely feel like that 9th inning, maybe that was my first time being in that situation, and having to deal with some adversity right there. But I feel like that has motivated me throughout this year.
What do you remember from that that game, walking off that mound, that feeling?
Nothing good. I try and just block it out. I did learn a few things. That's just, it's just a growth standpoint. It's nothing negative. It's nothing too positive, but I'm learning.
You mentioned how your presence out there is just different now and things. How did you develop that? How did you get to that point to where you're just more confident?
I feel like a lot of it's come through the experience. I've been able to say I've been in almost every situation as a collegiate pitcher, and I just feel like just being able to take a deep breath and knowing that I've been through it all before. It's just huge knowing that I can take care of it from there.
I know you're probably just thinking about this season, but how much of the future and the MLB draft kind of crept into your mind lately?
Honestly, not that much. Haven't really been looking at anything. I've just been kind of in the locker room with everybody, but it's definitely a dream of mine to play in professional baseball. So that's an option if it's there. I'm gonna try and do my best and get there, but right now I'm just taking care of the season.
When you look at how last year finished as a whole, I think 18 out of 21 losses, does it make it that much sweeter the way you're starting and the way the team's coming together, beginning SEC play this year?
Yeah, I feel like as we go, we're just kind of starting to gel as a team. So just as we go, and we've seen a few tough situations here and there with Georgia and Vanderbilt the past 2 weekends. But I feel like guys are stepping up and they're getting that experience that later on in the year they'll be able to take the deep breath and make whatever pitch or play that they need to.
How much progress have you made under Johnson?
A lot. Just from the aspect of being able to just develop as a pitcher in general, not just stuff-wise, but my mental aspect and being able to actually take my game to another level and what works with me. Just being able to see a lot of results with that.
Is it safe to say your style and his style kind of, nothing against Coach Thompson or anything, but do y'all style, yours and Coach Johnson kind of mesh more? He's more of a velocity kind of guy, and obviously you're kind of a power pitcher at times.
Yeah, both those guys. Are being able to get out there and just be able to perform, and they're competitive on their own turf. But I feel like me and Coach Johnson do kind of mesh a little bit better based on how we are.